Okay, let's get started. We are going to go looking for an air mass here. So we're going to start by clicking the link below. I'm going to go slowly and pause so you can start and stop the video so you can follow along with me. So here we are. If you've clicked that link, or if you can't just click the link, just copy it and paste it and put it in your browser. So hopefully we are now all at this page. And this is looking at the forecast maps that are generated by the National Weather Service. Now yours may not look exactly like this at this point because you've got a few things you can work with. So let's start here and make sure that we're looking at the United States. So national, this is the continental northern United States. You can look at Alaska, Hawaii, Guam, all of these other areas. They're not going to give you the same picture that we need for this exercise. So let's start right here. Then I actually want to see the whole area, so I can go in or out using the plus or minus. And let's leave it right there. That'll look really good. So everyone there? So the next thing is, to look at an air mass, the first thing I want to see is the temperature of the air mass. So under this second tab, you're going to click the down arrow. And the easiest is let's look at maximum temperature. So there you have it. So along the top, here we are. We have the temperatures key. And so the more purple and blue, the colder it is. The more red, the warmer it is. So scan this map right here, and can you see where the warm air is? Right down in the southeast and in the central states. And can you see where the colder area is? Locked up in the north, and also kind of dragging down into the Rockies. So it looks to me like we have warm and likely a very moist air mass, because this air will have been warmed and moved up from the Gulf area, and cooler and drier air here. You can actually take a look at the dew points and see if we're right about the amount of moisture in there by looking at the dew points. That's a little harder because the dew points actually slide with the temperature. And so the higher the temperature, the more moisture it can hold. But you can see you've got higher dew points, which is a measure of the amount of moisture in the air mass. Much more moisture here and less moisture here. So, okay, what we want to do is see if there's a zone where it appears that there is a big difference between one temperature and another temperature. And that looks right in this region here, that the temperatures drop off fairly quickly behind here, and also in this area here. So to check and see if we are correct and that these might be where we have fronts. We've only been talking about cold fronts. We're going to do warm fronts at another time. A warm front basically is the opposite of a cold front. There's a few more nuances to it, but let's just start with that for right now. And so let's take a look, and what you will do is you will go to the Weather Prediction Center, the next tab. So move on over there. And this will show you a map that has the fronts on it. And this is courtesy, again, of the National Weather Service. And can you see they have a front that is sitting right coming through Colorado and New Mexico and starting to move. This one is moving directly to the east. When we say that they move to the east, it doesn't mean that they go west to east directly. Sometimes they'll come from the northwest and generally move to the east. Sometimes they'll even move a little bit to the west first and then start moving to the east. But generally, the flow eventually will be to the eastward. So there, we were able to find a front. And we were able to prove that we had the right area because we could check it out by using this map from the National Weather Service.